Hello again, it's Lock Noob, and I did a video not so long ago on the Medusa, and lots of you have commented, say that you've got one and you're really enjoying it. But there were a couple of comments I have had on various forums and emails and messages and various bits and bobs, which have said, "Oh, but will it work in Euro cylinders?" I think mostly because, well, two things. I pick a lot of padlocks, no denying it, and also just the kind of overall sort of thickness in terms of height of the Medusa may lead you to think that it might not work in some of the more tight European keyways. Well, in answer to that, the answer is, well, you'll be surprised. You'll be surprised what this does fit in. Remember, it's 20 thousandths thick, so it is a little thinner. Um, for those of you who aren't familiar with Euros, and I know most of you are, Euro cylinders are actually just a format. If you look, I've got a load of sort of snap cylinders here. They're all the same profile in terms of its thickness, and it's designed to fit in, keyways, and it means that all the hardware that fits around them, can be the same, and all those kind of things. And the only difference really, apart from the pins and various other security aspects, is the position of the cam. So they give measurements which say, we get two-sided, single-sided locks. It tells you the distance from the end to the cam, so you can fit it into the doorway and make sure that you don't have a lock that sticks out too far and is prone to a snapping attack. But the one of the big differences is the keyways, and you can see that the keyways are vastly different to each other. Some are not really paracentric, like this one here. You can see that it's mildly paracentric, but not too much. Then you get probably the most, by a long way, common style keyway, which is this Yale style. I think it's the YE1 keyway, which is paracentric. Then you get slightly weirder ones, like I've got a Vachette here, and I don't know what this one is actually. You can see here that these are particularly. Is there anything on that? No, particularly different. And again, the reason why lockpick makers sell so many different types of pick is because different locks need a different approach. However, to sort of give a demonstration that using a common Euro keyway, the Medusa can be particularly effective, is this one. So this is a try and get this focus. So this is I don't know what lock this is. It's an Ultra. Not really heard of it, but it does work perfectly well. It's a 6-pinner, and I've chosen bitting which isn't flat. This is I would say it's got a if you look at the keyway, you'll see that it is paracentric, mildly paracentric, but paracentric. I can't put the pick straight up. You can see it goes in at an angle. So there is paracentricity. Is that a word? I'm going to use it there. This is a very common Yale style keyway, very common Euro, very common to find in 6 pins, and this bitting is reasonable, if not too exotic. Got some highs, got a few lows there. So this is very much your average Euro cylinder, as far as I'm concerned anyway. So there we go. I'll just put this in at an angle. I will need some form of tension door. I'll find the right one. Oh. There we go. And let's have a look. So I'm going to use top of the keyway because whenever I'm raking, I always tend to use such light tension bottom of the keyway that I ping the tension tool out. So that's okay. Light tension. I'm going to go in, and I'm actually going to take that out. You'll see I'm going to go in on this ledge like that and rake. You can get the pins a little bit here as well, but any high sets won't be picked if I'm picking it from this angle, so I'll need to go in at this angle. And what we're doing is we're gently raking until I feel it going to a full set, and it's definitely in full set. You'll tell that because one, the core moves and it's now at an angle instead of this angle. It's now at this angle, so it's not straight up. You see where straight up is if I do that. The other thing is that the pins, when I'm raking, they turn hard, which means that they've been set. So then I go in, and what I'm doing is I'm just going to go along the pin stack. I'm just going to try and find any pin which appears to want to be set, and we're open. There we go. So there's just one pin left over. So it's a 6-pin lock. Very common keyway, and I can show you a bit closer if you like. There you go. And the Medusa ate it for breakfast. So I hope that sort of demonstrates that it really isn't about whether the Medusa is good at picking euros. As ever, it depends on the euro, depends on the bitting, depends on the keyway, depends on all sorts of factors. But I've had a surprising amount of success in hybrid picking these euros with Medusa, as well as a lot of locks. And no, it's not a magic key. No, I'm not trying to sell you snake oil. It doesn't work in every single lock, or at least I can't make it work in every lock. There's always going to be somebody who can. But it is surprisingly good at a wide range of keyways, as I've always sort of said. Anyway, I hope that kind of allays any curiosity about how it performs in Euro style keyways, and I will see you next time.